Right. Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and the Road to Vostok Early Access. Now, if you don't know what the Road to Vostok is, it's a game that was developed by a single developer, and you're in the setting of Finland, and it's kind of a looter shooter, basically, but it does have one very unusual trait to it, and that is it has zones where it is permadeath. Now, in the non-permadeath areas, you will lose all of your gear and you will respawn back at your shelter. If you die in the permadeath zone, you lose everything. Everything you've done in your shelter, everything you've done with your character, all gone. Which is really harsh. I wish you could turn that off, actually. They should have a setting for that, but there isn't. But still. Okay, we're going to load into the game. So today's focus is to get the filters, the coffee filter and the oil filter. Now I have it as a good authority. Now you can see I've been quite busy, and I've done a few of the tasks. I've got lots of bits and pieces, and I'm ready to sort of like go out a bit more. I've got a bit too much food and stuff here, so I'm going to drop some. Do I actually need some? No, I could do with some fluids, so we're going to take some juice. And when you start out, the most difficult thing you're going to come across is finding fluids. So we're going to drop the meatballs. So shift on that, move the pears up, and get rid of that. The bomb. I'm going to actually get rid of those as well. Don't need that. That I'm going to trade. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's too much, because pear and pineapple also give you juice. We'll get rid of this in here. Just going to transfer this over, and the rest we're good for. Right, okay, so what's the time of day? The time of day is 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be dark outside. Now, we've got plenty of guns. I've got quite a nice stack of guns and all bits and pieces here, but and I've got, for the task in hand, it is going to be this one, road trip, where I need a battery cables, an inverter, a jerry can, and the missing oil filter. I've got the other bits, so you can see I've got a jerry can, an inverter, and the battery here, and I know I've got those cables kicking around somewhere. There they are, battery cables. I just need to find the filter. Now, the other thing I need to do is find the coffee filter, and that is also for the generalist. I've only found 2 beers, so there it is. It's the coffee reserve, coffee filter. You will receive a map, a mess kit, and a water bottle. Now, the thing is not to drink the water bottle, because you actually need that for a different quest. Right, so let's go out. We're into the village. This is the first starter zone. It is, in fact, sort of, what day is it? Let's look at the events. It is, in fact, day 10. So the gunsmith returns to outpost. So I can now go and find the gunsmith. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run. So this is the starting area. So if you go over there to that building, you will find the generalist. He's the first shopkeeper you come across. And the area above him is your first unlocked shelter, which you lose after a permadeath. These tents usually have something good in them, when they actually have something good in them. Fires actually increase your mental state, but at the same time, they also give away your location. Right, so we may actually... Doors open, that usually doesn't bode well. So one of the things you may or may not be aware of if you're starting off playing the game is that... Oh, tackle box. Grab that. Is that in order to shoot your gun... So at the moment, my gun's up, my gun's ready. I'm clicking the left mouse button, nothing's happening. In order to shoot your gun, you actually have to aim it, and then you can shoot. It may be obvious to a lot of people, but Just about every other game allows you to shoot a gun if it's in your hands. Alright, let's see what this guy's got before we move on to La School. So we could trade for more food. Don't really need it. Don't really need the microphone. Don't need anything there. Don't particularly want that. I'm reasonably well geared. The only things that I haven't come across is things like body armour, helmets. Which is kind of like the next step for me. So I'm going to follow the outskirts here, because the school is actually on my left. There's the border. So this tape denotes the outskirts of the zone that you're playing in, and you swap between different zones or different players. Now, nighttime does seem scary, but it is your friend. It lowers the visibility of the enemies. Although, to be fair, I do prefer the daylight. And the instinct is to like turn your torch on and run around with your torch on, but that just gives away your location and lots of people start shooting at you. Now, there's allegedly 10 enemies per zone. I don't think that's the case. It may be a case of they spawn in a couple at a time, and when you take one out, another one comes in its place until you've killed 10, and then that's it. Job done. Or not, I don't know. And there we go, off to the school. So we're going to lose some hydration, we're going to lose some food. It's going to take us an hour of time to get there, as indicated by the pop-up just there. And it's still dark. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so hopefully... Now the likelihood is I'm going to come across someone straight away and they're just going to kill me, and it's going to be a case of gearing up and coming back. Now the AI is quite reasonable in the game, but distance is your friend. I get the feeling someone's already in here. Shut the door, check out the bag. Okay, take the mag. Check the body. Ooh. That's an absolute haul of medics. Dead bandit. I have to admit, I really hate this bridge. See, one of the problems that I do have, even in daylight, is picking out the enemies from the background. Especially if they're in the tree lines. Every single time I've been here at the school, there have been bandits all over the place. So if there aren't, that would be a first. The door's shut, that kind of bodes well. Actually, anything in here worth looting? I don't think there is. Right, so this is where we find the location for one of the keys. It's the gymnasium, just over there. Let's check the bodies. So that's it, that's the gymnasium. You need the gymnasium key for that. Gold dust! We've found the coffee filter. Now, if only I could not die. Alright, let's check the corridor. This door's open. That looks bad. I think the door at the other end is open as well. Oh, and coffee. Who knew you'd find coffee filters at a school? No open doors there. Well, if you're a doctor, he didn't do very well, did he? Oh, so what's this guy got? Not that I've got much loot to trade with him, really. Oh, a tourniquet. I could use a tourniquet instead of a splint or two. One of those. Could have some cat food too. And a fishing tackle box, there we go, that's what you need. Maybe I could afford 2 tourniquets. Give him the mag. Maybe a bandage. And that, so let's not give him the bandage, that looks good. Because if you've got a heavy bleed, the tourniquet is the only way you're going to reduce that bleeding. And I do have the SOS kit, which should save me from at least something. Right, let's... Right, it's slowly getting to be daylight. Yeah, check that out. We're actually looking for the sheds. Oh, there's the next shelter, the classroom. Okay. Oh, one of the other things I forgot to say is if you're running around, you also can't shoot. There we go. Someone's here. Unless that was the doctor. I think where we need to be is out there by them cars to find the oil filter, and if we can find that and get back in one piece, I believe the miracle has happened. Yeah, he's definitely down there somewhere, isn't he? Question is where?
Perkele!
I actually find this game really stressful. Okay, let's not assume that he was the only guy here. Let's assume that he was not. Well, why do you need 2 pairs of combat boots? Okay. Right, so that's, what gun did he have? Let's just Cass. Right, let's take a look at these. Things I've got no idea what this thing looks like either. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. There doesn't seem to be anything that looks like an oil filter here. But you can get some shotgun ammo. That's a hot plate. I thought it was in luck. There's something white there. Okay, my hydration's looking bad. I'm just going to look inside. I'm going to eat some pears, which should increase my energy and my hydration. I'm going to drink some juice. Awesome, right, we're back up to fighting fit. But no filter. So we're going to have to come back for that. Oh. But we do have the coffee. Oh, this is not the way that I came in. It's on the other side. One last look around the tank, I guess. That's the corner of the yard. At least we found the coffee filter. Bigger bag. Thank you. That's just what you need. Check out these huts. It doesn't look like anyone's actually been in them yet. Now the AI can be a bit sneaky. I've found the AI in the starter zone, in the first house, hiding in the toilet. And it absolutely sort of like took me by surprise, and he killed me, and I was really disappointed in myself. And I did check out the first one. I'll check this guy out. No, I didn't, because he's got antibiotics. So let's check the car. Nothing in the car. Alright. And we can go back to the generalist. Hopefully. Oh, that's bad. Where'd that come from? Over there, so I'm running in this direction. Let's go. And I cannot see that bloke for love of the money. So I'm going to get out while the getting's good. Right, now the great thing about this is I actually have the coffee and the coffee filter, which means I can go straight to the generalist and hand in the quest. I'd actually been hoarding the coffee in my base. Right, I'm going to take this slow because last time I did this, I came steaming in and I came up against one guy, I think it was back there by that exit, who literally sort of like came in from the edges. Now you do find coffee and the filter in the village, but I've only found the filter once and then I immediately died afterwards. So you can scavenge those bits here, but I think you have a higher success rate in other areas. Right, let's see if we can get to them. Here he is. Right, so we're going to hand in a task. And the task is coffee reserve, start delivery, coffee filter. And for that we get water. The water, we need 3 bottles of water, so I need to hold on to that. I'm going to go quickly back to my stash, because I don't think he's actually got anything I want or need. Maybe that?
Koskahan sitä ehtis
Fine.
lomailla?
I'll take the
Kiitoksia,
rounds.
kiitoksia.
What we'll do is we'll
Heippa hei.
fill up that mag. Remove that mag. Fill it up, because I took one shot out of it. And then the rest we can... So, quick look around here, because... So, the update took a box away from here. And I think that's the only change I can think of. Oh, beer! Need that. That's 3 I've got now. So, awesome. Right, okay. 3 beers. Then 3 beers, that's what they call me. Now, the likelihood is... that I need to pause it because I think someone's at my front door. Always when I'm on a stream. Right, sorry for the delay. Right, let's check out these tents. Oh, okay. Meds. Gun. Flog that. Not particularly worried about looting this zone. I need to go back and to the school, see if I can find I mean, we could always try highway as well. Back to the shelter. Right, okay, so that means the coffee that I've been hoarding I don't need. So I just need the filter. Alright, let's square away a backpack. Yeah, I've got a spare. Okay, so let's just... it is getting a bit messy around here, I have to admit. Let's put the backpack... Let's place it just there. That's fine. That'll do fine. Now, I feel that you could do a lot more with this. I mean, when you go into this mode, you've only got the medical cabinet there. You can't add another one next to it, which would have been nice, especially in this area. But it's like, right, okay, so that's not doing too bad, I suppose. Let's put down. Let's see if we can stack it on top. There we go. There we go. Ha-ha! Right, so we've got a map, so we're going to place the map as well. Place it, I'm going to just put it there. Jolly good. I don't think we need 4 splints, so it can go in the medical pile. Just there. The fishing book I think I can sell because I've got a fishing book over here. Yep, there it goes. Again, collecting the books, you need the books for a quest. So I don't need that. Got 2 bandages. 2 of the water. Need to stash the water. Do not drink the water. Yeah, we'll pick that up at a later date. So bandages and 2 of those. So if I have 2 of those, I also need, and I'm woefully aware of that, because even in the shelter, you're losing hydration and all the rest of it. So whilst we're organising ourselves, so let's put that down, put that down. I'm going to put the gum across. The gum improves your mental health. Could do with putting the splint up there, I guess. And then we've got like a line of stuff. Excuse me. So, medical rare. Okay. Let's drop that. Drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. All spares. Antibiotics. Tourniquets. Yeah, I could do with putting a tourniquet up there, so I know where they are. Drop that. Drop the gum. Need to square away the beer. That can be sold, that can be sold, that can be sold. And we need to keep the beer, which I think I've got somewhere, probably in the medicine cabinet. Yep, the beer's in the medicine cabinet, where just exactly where it needs to be. So let's drink this. There we go. We need some energy, so let's check out our... I'm not short of stuff by any stretch of the imagination. Right. Time of day is 10 o'clock in the morning. I think we can do a couple of runs. I think we can check out the school again and perhaps check out the highway first. Highway's where I usually come unstuck. That's one quest down. The coffee filter has been found. Just the oil filter to go. I have to admit the MP5 is my favourite gun in the game. It's not the best, but it does me nicely. Keeping my eyes towards the centre of the zone. Because that's where the bad guys are going to be. They're going to be heading from the outsides to the insides. And to the highway it is. Alright, so there's a couple of points here. There's the garage over here. Or the fuel station, petrol station, whatever you want to call it. This is my first port of call for an oil filler. I'm still in the corner of the zone. The edge of the zone is just over there by that truck, so... Bizarre, ill-gotten gains. No sign of an oil filter though. Okay, let's check out the supermarket. Can you actually get down there? A horrible place to be, I guess, because it puts you in a kill box, but... the edge of the zone, I know there's nothing's going to be coming at me from this direction, so I'll keep an eye. Oh, what's this? Can of food. Someone's shooting at me though. Crate. Question is, where was he? Let's keep it moving. I'm sure that guy will catch us up at some point. And yes, I did just see that guy. And you also had a handgun. much of a chance to sneak up on him. He got the better of me there. Let's grab the knob. I'm in here. Going to heal with the spare bandage because I've down 57% health. 22, it's better than Nelt, I guess. That's not a bad weapon actually. It's quite nice, 92%. That will give me an extra, not a lot. So that's just a sleeping thing, we don't need that. Tackle box, let's drop it again. Find something better. Hydration. Now, he came out of the store, out of this warehouse, whatever it is. Bound to be some guys in here. There's always guys in here. Tackle box is worth 370. That gun's worth about the same. Okay. Ooh, okay. Lotion's not going to do me any good. Let's grab the tomatoes. Grab the antiseptic. Got bomb, so I don't care. Do the door. Use the bandage. So now up to 96% health, that's good. So to the other side. Unfortunately, I don't have room for that shotty. Let's shut the door. Check the cabinets. Look, check the boxes. Matches. Grab the matches. Because I can then put the matches wherever they were on that bit there. Ammo. You can reach that one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh! Is that the cellar key I spy? Which, for some reason, I just threw on the floor. No! I bet it's there somewhere. Did I actually take it? I can't see it. God damn it. Because it's actually a physical item in that you get in your inventory. And I'm pretty sure I pressed the wrong button. And it's now lost somewhere. Damn it. I bet it's up there, and I can't get up there to see it. I mean, why the cellar key would be in this area when it's the cellar's actually in the village, I don't know. Definitely not in my inventory. So, yeah, I said drop it rather than pick it up. No. I can't see it on the floor. Oh well, I guess I found it once. I'll find it again. I just cannot see it. That is so annoying because it's either there or it's going to be on the top. Okay, let's see if we can get that one. I'm so annoyed with myself with that. Because you can't sort of like step on this bit and sort of like jump up and I can't actually see it. Oh well, it's gone, never mind. Oh, let's not rush through the door like an idiot. Let's check that thing. One I've got is better. That's 800 though. Let's grab that. Right, let's go down and check the floor. I think we're alone. Oh, let's drop that because we need a spare one of them. I've actually got any room. Eat the pineapple. Tell you what I could do, I could put that there. Take that. Take that. Always grab food. Take the mag. Grab the mag. Let's just check up this side. That wasn't that guy. I killed the guy in the toilet, didn't I? Who was over there? I'll grab his gun and then we'll make our escape. Who knows? We might find another cellar key. Alright, so hopefully I can grab his G7. I can't because I've got too much stuff. Let's eat and drink, be merry. Get out of Dodge. Go to the generalist. I know there's that other guy who took pot shots at me earlier. Whilst I was on the bridge. Oh, there's someone over there. I'm going to run away. I don't need to engage them, so I'm not going to engage them. Okay. Right, so our old friend the generalist is over in this direction. The highway, so we're heading in this direction. The school's up there. What's the time? 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll try the cellar, see whether I've actually got it or not, but I don't think I do. Right, so I'm approaching the exit to the school, the exit and entrance here. And the last time I did this kind of a run, one of the bandits was heading into the zone. And I managed to get the drop on him because he didn't see me. Keeping an eye into the zone in case I do see one of the bandits. Generalist. A bit further. cellar just over here. I'm pretty confident I don't have the key for it. I don't think it's stored in a special... You found the cellar key slot. Yeah, I don't have it. I lost it. Damn it! It's the first time I found it as well. It's really annoying. Alright, let's go into the generalist. Check out the boxes and the garbage bags. There's an SOS kit here. I'll be grabbing that, that's for sure. That just assures me runs into the school. And there's the bag of rubbish there. I missed that box in the corner. Alright, what's he got? Okay, well, I'm definitely getting rid of that, 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 getting rid of this, getting rid of that, getting rid of that. There's a ton of food I can add to this as well, although I actually think I need the sugar. I can probably get rid of that Nava. Let's go with one of those. Because I dare say... Oh, I've also got that MP5 in... No, it's the shotgun. These guys. Can I grab one of those? Can I grab two of those? I can! Ooh! Right, okay, so this is interesting because I didn't have enough space. It's actually on his table.
No niin, leukarintaa ja eteenpäin.
There it is. So, what I'm going to do is move that over, move that down, unload that. Stick that on there. Oh, I can't. Damn it, doesn't fit. Grab the other katsu. But I bet it fits on that one okay. Yeah, it does. That doesn't fit on that though. That's semi-annoying. Let's go grab the other SOS. And like I say, I think I need the sugar. Swap that out. To make the, because that's another quest. I'll just do footsteps. Okay, moving on. Yeah, he ticks over in a minute. So tax 40%. Don't need anything else there. Right, let's check out the tents, go back, drop off our spares. That was a good loot run all the same. I have actually come from this sort of way and found one of the bandits walking in this direction towards the tent from my shelter, and it was like, God no! Right, so let's... So the coffee filter still eludes us. It's really infuriating. Right, let's just add this to the list of guns that I happen to have. So we will drop that one and that one. I'm going to drop an SOS just here. Or two. Push that over. Let's remove the mag, fill the mag. So the way that one's actually got like a... the stock on it. That's the word I was thinking. It's a stock. That's correct, yes. Let's eat that. Let's push that in. Don't need that. Don't need those. This can be sold off. This can be sold off. Antiseptic needs to go up here. I need my medical cabinets need to be bigger. My medical cabinet at home contains so much more than that. Let's split that in half. I don't need that much. And to be fair, I've got a lot of it. So it's like, let's stand here. Pretty sure the sugar is going to be something that I need. Stop falling off the table. It's done it again, hasn't it? Oi! Let's try placing it instead. Place the sugar. There we go. Just there. Okay, great. Okay, this isn't doing too bad. I can actually sell the battery as well, because I only need one battery. And I'm not short on food and things like that, so... Did I see a beer can in there? I did! My eyes did not deceive me. Which means I actually have 4 beer cans. But I need 6. Six cans of beer. Let's put some pear in there. And just dump some food on the floor here. Let's just take care of my nutrition. What I'm actually going to do, I'm thinking about it, is to go sleep. And hopefully, because at the moment the time is 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a loot run in this starter area. I'm going to drop some of this as well. I think that's enough, assuming I survive. Loading the village. Okay, so I usually start by going up to this shed up here. You can actually just jump off the top of that, you don't need to go down the stairs. You don't take any damage from it. Right, this is where we start to find the baddies. Pre-lane, doors aren't open there. That doesn't actually mean anything because previously I've come in just like this, doors weren't open, nothing to suggest there's a bandit in here. No. Oh, I'm actually going to swap out those two, just the cements I need. So nothing to even suggest there's a guy in here, and then he was hiding in the toilet, and it was like, you've got to be kidding me. Peaches. Peaches always welcome. I can hear music. What the hell is that? And it's getting louder. Is this the Punisher? Yeah, he's nice and quiet, he is, isn't he? You know he's coming. Right. I don't think I'm experienced enough to take him on, that's the thing. Check the fridge, check the stove. Right, that door over there still hasn't been opened. Winter jacket. Cold medicine, is that what that is? Sea med. Gives you 5 health, whereas the then does nothing, it's just disposable. I'm already wearing one of those. Crackers are really bad for your hydration, so I tend to leave them. Wow. That guy's got some loot. Okay, no doors open still. This is good, maybe. Again, it's still no indication that I'm not alone. I mean, quite often you get voices and you can hear the guys grumbling to themselves in Finnish. Oh my god. Doing well for guns. Grab the book. As loot runs go, it's not going too bad. The light's on. Someone's lit it. Which means we could have a toilet dweller. We don't. Let's just turn that out. Alright, that door over there has been opened since I've been in here. don't think there's a guy standing there. That's the problem. I can't see. If I turn on my light, it's the last thing you will ever do. Oh, religion. That's what you need. Times of the apocalypse, you need religion. I know I might be being paranoid, but it's paranoia for a good reason. Now, to be fair, usually at this point I've engaged at least one bad guy. So I'm slightly concerned that I haven't yet. The other thing is, this white building is a hub for activity. But it doesn't look like anyone's been in here yet either. Beer, meat, cigarettes are another thing. Let's eat that. Better in my stomach than someone else's, I feel. I don't need the yeast. Oh, hi! Thanks for getting on the chat. I hope I can get this right for next. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. It's one of those games that just makes me really nervous. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Let's grab the splint. Right, so what's the time? The time is 8 o'clock in the evening. I have a full load. I feel that heading over to the generalist is a good plan at this point. It can be, especially up close. You stand much better chances at range with the AI, and to be fair, the AI has just taken me out left, right, and centre in this game. And then I just sort of like, it's just over the last, I don't know, few hours of gameplay, because I've played this before today, it's kind of clicked a bit more, and I'm doing a bit better. I'm getting a bit further. The quests are getting done. I've managed to do the coffee so far. I'm still looking for the oil filter. One of my biggest problems is actually picking out the bad guys from the scenery. Right, what does this guy have? Alright, so I could grab... Yeah, I mean, previously, as I was saying not long ago, do I just grab another gun for the sake of it, or a cabinet maybe? Because I can get rid of these two, and that, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I've got so much stuff. I don't need those. I don't need the cigarettes. I do need the beer. Don't need the cooking. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's like, what else can I grab off of him? Let's grab a Cobra sight just for the sake of it. Probably some of those as well. What does that fit? Don't think I need it. It's going to tick over 5 minutes. Grab the micro. And I think that's about it. Let's just go accept there. I mean, it's day 11. Let's just check out the other boxes around there, because quite often there's good loot in there. And I did remove one of the boxes from in the corner over there. I am surprised I haven't encountered an AI so far in this particular instance. Let's bung the Cobra on that. I don't actually like the Cobra sights. I'm just buying them for a spite reason. It's like I can buy them for because I know I'm going to die horribly. But let's expect to find one on the way back to my shelter. That has happened. Whereas they were walking along the shoreline just over here. And I'd literally just looted the tents, and it was like, yeah, I'll just rush back to my tent, to my shelter. In which case, because you're running, you can't actually shoot. Oh, matches, pears, tomatoes, and bandage. I don't understand why you can't find lighters and things like that. Yeah, don't run. Check it out. Be careful. Yes, that's what I've heard as well. It's like when you... I think what happens is when you kill one of those three, or all of those three, another 3 spawn in. And until you've taken care of 10 of them, then you're free to loot the zone. But I'm surprised I haven't come across one so far, because I've been down that side of the map and across the centre of the map. And I didn't encounter one at all. It's like... weird. Right, again. I mean, you can say I've been playing it for a little while. I've got quite a few guns. Because this is what I do. It's like rather than you get rid of stuff, I like stock up. So like, get rid of that. Don't need that. I'm 1 beer can short. 1 for the 6-pack mission. Let's get rid of the splint. Let's get rid of the matches. Can go on there, I guess. Oh, okay. Let's combine the matches. Let's like that. And again, I don't really need the matches. I just picked them up out of spite because it's like, yeah, I'm going to need them at some point. Let's eat the tomatoes. Let's get rid of my ample supply of 9mm rounds. I've got almost 600 rounds of 9mm ammo. I'm going to put the matches in there. I just don't use them. I'm going to put grab that one. Again, all of my medical gear's going down here along with a MISC weapon. So medical spares, so that and the lotion. It puts the lotion on its body. Again, the peaches and all of that. I don't need all of that. So because I've run out of space just about everywhere, I don't need. Oh, I need to get rid of those as well. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I'll keep those 3 there because I'm probably going to need them. That needs to go in there as well. I mean, I've got supplies of just about everything I need. So the beer can there. So 1 more beer can, and we're good for another mission. Food, weapons, food and weapons. So I've been collecting varying parts. It's a bit ridiculous, really. Yeah. I mean, it is an absolute state because one of the problems is that I mean, originally there was a couch there, and I got rid of the couch. I'm seriously considering getting rid of this table and putting in some more stuff because it's like if you enter the decor mode, apart from the carpet. In fact, let's get rid of the carpet. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a look at my catalogue. Let's go for the. Let's place that. Oh, I can place that somewhere, can I? But it's like I can place it there, but not over there against the wall. Oh, I can. I haven't really played about with it too much. Right, it can sit there-ish apparently. But if that's being the case, there's other stuff there. But so that's kind of what I'm up against. Like I think this table could go, but you know I've got the battery, I've got an inverter. I'm missing the oil filter, and that's what I'm trying to get today. I found the coffee and the coffee filter. I've handed that quest in. Speaking of which, task, notes, coffee reserve, remove, done that. And I actually found the cellar key and I pressed the wrong button and dropped it. I was so annoyed. First time I've come across it as well. There we go. Right, the time here is 10 o'clock. Let's get some sleep. Hopefully I'll sleep for about 8 hours. 8 hours? Well, doesn't get much better than that, does it? So I want to sleep for 8 hours. You've slept for 8 hours. Fantastic. Right, and this is why I need the pears here. So that I can increase my hydration and my energy. I might just drop this nav here as well. I'm going to place that. Just there. Now, I could do with a better weapon. I mean, 62% is fine. I'm not using it a huge amount at the minute. Right, so the way I understand it, and this is from other sources online, is that if you kill 10 bandits, you can loot that area for that instance. The bandits will respawn the next time you leave that instance and come back. So say if you go into your shelter and come back out, the bandits will respawn. If you leave the village and go to the school and come back, the bandits will respawn. It's as simple as that. At least that's the way I understand that mechanic works. Whether it does or not is a different kettle of fish entirely. Yeah, if you've got any questions, just ask. If I can answer them, I will. As with regards to the oil filter, I understand that the school sort of garage is the place to be. The update added gum into the... so you chew the gum and it improves your mental state. So my mental state just went up from 94 to 100. My character's quite happy, apparently. He's obviously taken something he shouldn't have done. Right, but we're heading off for the school, because I want to try and find the oil filter at the school. Oh, actually that's useful, because I actually have... And the great thing is I'm in a really good position at the minute, because if I lose all my gear, if I get shot by one of the bandits, it really doesn't matter, because I've got so much loot. And that's most of that loot's come from here. I've only just started venturing into the other areas in the last couple of hours or so. And that's so that I can sort of like do these quests today. So the places where it's the oil filter is most likely to turn up is the school and the highway gas station, from what I've been told. Again, sources of the internet. Let's go. And because I'm transitioning, it adds an hour. You lose some hydration and some food. Which is why it's now lighter. So we'll start by raiding this cafeteria. It really annoys me when the doors are open. Kind of suggests I'm not on my own. Bandage always welcome. Open the door, shut the door. So one of the better tactics in the game is as you move around, when you open a door, you shut a door. If you go through a door, you shut the door. Looked like he had something on him. there's a bomb bag, or whatever it is. It's a Kuruko, or Kakura, whatever it is. It's a bag that you put around your waist as a belt. Oh, okay, well we'll have that. Checking out my car in a second. And I'm forgetting to put my gun up. I actually find it annoying that I can't just push the mouse button to fire. You actually have to raise your gun to do it. And in one way, in one format, it's actually a reasonable mechanic. You know, I guess it's something that you would do. Raise the gun and then shoot, but then hip fire's not a thing in this game. Big Borsch. I will take that. No, I always hate approaching the school over this bridge because you're so open. Not being a very good shot doesn't help either. Yeah, take it nice and slow. Door to the school. Oh, there's one over there. I've spotted someone. I've actually spotted someone. Oh, did I drop him? I dropped him. He literally dropped inside the door. Alright, well before we go any further, let's sort out our magazines. Could always unload them later. The fact that nobody else has shot at me yet is a good sign. School's usually riddled with bandits. Oh, he's got a backpack on. Look. What gun did he have? A G7. Okay, fair enough. Sleeping bag, not interested. Eat the tomatoes. Don't really need the bag either, not interested. It's just carrying a lot of stuff around for no apparent reason. So here's the gymnasium door. Just a quick check outside, make sure there's nothing. I can't get in there, I don't have the gymnasium key. Right, I've got a head wound. I think the only thing I can do with that is do that. Use the SOS kit. Good job I had one. That was a surprise. As I said, there's usually geezers in here. But it's over there that I need to go to. Potion. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing that. I already thought of that. Right, I suppose what I ought to do is buy myself another SOS kit if he's got one. And he doesn't. Although he's going to resupply in a couple of minutes. How much is the locker? A lot. And I have nowhere near enough enough for that. Oh well, never mind. Alright, let's wander down the hall. That's the classroom, so that's the shelter that you get next. Once you've got the attic, once you've sorted out the quest lines for the dock. Okay. Always handy to have a spare, assuming you can actually get it back to base. Duct tape, useful. Oh, that was the dock speaking.
Ei kannata jää tuleen makaamaan.
That's not good. But that is. Use those bad words on me, chap. Suffer the consequences. Take those. Okay, let's have a look at what he's got. Go drop that. Well, that's not in great condition, is it? Let's remove the mag and clear the chamber, and then unload. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on our... Did he come from over there, or did I leave that door open? Let's just go with not convinced. Okay, well, I'll come back for the bag. I'm not so worried about the gun. Right, so if we're going to find the oil filter, it's going to be around here, allegedly. And there is definitely a bucket. Those are nails. Ooh, interesting. No, still no oil filter. Did I check the other shed out? I did, didn't I? Did I? I don't know. I can't remember doing it. I'm old. Pretty sure I did. No, I didn't, because I didn't see that jacket before. But no, there is definitely no oil filter here. Let's just try the bags. So the search continues. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully.
Bye.
He still doesn't have one. That's annoying. Okay, alright. I've got lots of nice guns for it. Okay, let's escape. Just take an overview of, as we're going back over that bridge. Yeah, I've got about 90 to 120 rounds. So I'm not short of ammunition. I could really use... Oh, just die already. Let's eat the meatballs. Now, I'd like to take the gun. It means dropping something. Let's eat the peanuts. Move that over, then hopefully we can take the gun. Oil filter. No oil filter. Let's make our escape. I didn't check the white car on the way out, on the way in, so we'll check that on the way out. And the problem I now have is I don't have an SOS kit. So if I die, I'm pretty sure I didn't leave the door open on that. Yep. Oh, there he is. But he's a fresh spawn. Is that a better backpack than the one I've currently got? Let's try it. Let's drop that, and that. Take that. I think it's probably the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Ah, because there was that other one, wasn't there? That I picked up, right, which means I'm going to have to be a little bit more selective with what I'm carrying. Let's remove the mag. Let's clear the... Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I? Forgot I could do that. The lotion, that can go over there. Let's twist that. Let's twist that. Let's unload the mag. And duct tape. 50 mags worth. 90, so let's drop the duct tape. Because then... No, we can't. Alright, so... Unload. Drop both the mags. The mag is worth 120. The guns... Well, that gun's not in particularly good condition. 15% is not going to get us anything. Let's remove the mag from there. Clear the chamber. Oh, that doesn't help, does it? Unload. Don't particularly need the gun then in that case, so let's get rid of that. Still can't pick that up. Let's drop that down the side, drop that down the side, drop that over there. May have to drop the mag as well. Yeah. None of these guns are in particularly good condition. 120 versus 75. Get rid of the lotion. Drop the mag. Grab the arcade. Right. And that one is 18%. Let's escape. Sorry, sir, you had one of my runs where you just die almost instantly. Yeah, aren't they just? It's like, oh, I'm in agony, I'm dying. Oh, God, no. It's like a cinema death, isn't it? Ah, right, okay. Right, at least let's try and flog off some of this rubbish to our old friend the generalist, and then we'll try highway again. And I could use, I need to grab another SOS kit, because I think that's the only thing that could save you from that head wound that I received. And if you don't deal with it quickly, you will die quickly. could, if you have an SOS kit, that would be amazing. And what he does have is a decent weapon there. So get rid of these. And that and that. I'm not getting rid of that or those. That'll get rid of. That. Please sleep. Okay, I need the other gun. I need a better MP3. Oh God, what else can I sell? Matches. Matches don't sell for much. Meatballs. Peas. I guess more tomatoes. 25 off. Interesting, the cans are quite expensive. There we go. That kind of does it.
Nopeaa ja helppoa. Kiitokset.
Because I need a new gun.
Kauppaa kannattaa aina. Hei nyt sitten.
My current weapon of choice. Oh, I've got that as well. God damn it. My current weapon of choice is looking a bit shoddy. So I'll do that. And then we've got some stuff to sell anyway.
Nonni.
Matches, and we can always pick up some of the food that we've got stocked up at home. Let's check out the boxes here. Oh, just what you need. As if by magic. Oh, my hydration is looking rather terrible. And I might as well use the bandage. Brings me up to 83, that's a bit more respectable, I guess. Alright, let's grab an SOS kit. I'm really glad I had that with me. Doing quite well for that ammo as well. Right, let's. I've got a spare bag. I've just got no room for it. So let's drop that there. Matches. I don't need those stinking matches. I did have a stash of them somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, it was in there. There we go. Right, so we've still got some stuff to flog. let's just use the bandage. Wrap up the old noggin. Grab a canned pineapple, eat that. Get my hydration up properly. And I've got the food. I guess that's enough. Not for a much longer journey, but what's the time? There's enough time to scamper around and do another run in the gas station. Gonna push out to the barriers over here. That way I'm less likely to come across the baddies, the bandits. I mean, you can just tell by the state of my shelter that I played far too many apocalypse games, because I'm just a hoarder. And we're off to the highway. So again, what we'll do is we'll do the gas station. If we find the oil filter at the gas station, I'm immediately going back. It's just as simple as that. I want to complete that quest. Right, okay, well let's take it nice and easy. I'm guessing it's one of those things that once you see it, you'll know, go, oh yeah, that's the oil filter. Check the cars. I'm not seeing anything that looks like an oil filter. Again. He's a rare spawn from what I understand, so... sticking to the outskirts of the zone. This crate here has had nothing in it for me ever. And for once I got the drop on someone. Hasn't got anything worth having, but it does have a replacement PM5, which is in worse condition than that one. So I'm going to put that one there. Now if my gun was in that condition, it would jam. And I'd have to reload in the middle of a firefight. Literally when he's on me, but the AI doesn't have that problem. And it looks like he came straight out of the warehouse supermarket type thing. Yeah, that's the other thing. Unlimited ammo, which is a bit unfair, really. It's like they can sit there and just pepper lead in your general direction, and you don't stand a chance. And it's like, yeah, okay. There's an open door. Two open doors to be precise. Again, this crate has never had anything for me. And there's nothing in here. Why am I leaning? Let's just have it. It's like it's just leaning to the left. Or to the right in that case. It's like... Now there's usually at least 2 or 3 guys in here. I've taken care of one, so hopefully that means but that guy was walking backwards, wasn't he? I think I can hear a voice. It was faint, but I think it was there, or it was just my imagination. There it is again. Yeah, I know he's still alive. I'm going to see if I can snipe him from above. The fact that the door's open. Good grief. Okay, spare Polaris. Oh, let's see if I can. I don't think if I think he may have gone into the warehouse. It doesn't appear to be down there. So unless he's actually actively trying to hunt me down. Okay, so we'll get into an epic firefight. Let's just quickly do that. I'm kind of hoping I shot him enough that he bled out, but I don't think that's the thing. Alright, let's check the med cabinets. Bandito, bandito. So where did this guy go? Can hear him. I think he's upstairs. I'm thinking that's a fair bet. He's in the warehouse. It's the only place he can be. Okay. Did I leave that door open? Was I that stupid? Okay. He's got to be in here. Yep, there he is. Eat some of that. Oh, he's got a Mosin. that actually has 5 shots and only has 9% on it. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can find some loot. Ooh, actually got it. There we go. Yes and yes. Getting quite good at that bit. Pairs, yes, we went do that. Right, so that's just the boxes in the main area. Let's not assume that something hasn't turned up in the meantime. You know that this is going to be a hot place for these guys to turn up. It's another bag. Doing well for bags. That's another gun. Let's see if I can pick that up again. Okay, well I'm not short of those bags at the minute, so I'm not particularly worried. Don't need an inverter. And I couldn't carry it anyway. It's a case of selective looting at the minute. Because I know that my inventory's full, it's getting late. Right. Time to skedaddle, I think. Right, so nothing's going to come at me from the left because I'm on the edges of the zone. Again, no filter. Indeed, no filter, no beer. All work in progress still, I'm afraid. And I'm just going to give this the kiss of death. I've been at this for a few hours and I haven't died yet. I'm astounded. Yeah, I'd just rather not go to Vostok. I don't want to live. Still, I haven't found the other trader guy yet. Let's scoot round. Because that was the highway, the school's next along. Let's just get rid of that, because we don't want people posting rubbish on our channel. Thank you very much. I do not want to buy viewers. I want viewers to come and watch my content because they want to watch my content. Still, as I'm sort of striking out, getting further away, loot is getting better. Right, so I'll approach this bit a little bit quietly. So I'm pretty sure there's a spawn point here where the guys... I have caught them sort of like walking into the zone from this area. You wouldn't stand a chance of picking out the military guys in this kind of weather, especially in their camouflage gear. Alright, stop running. Okay. Really not much there that I want. Grab the fridge, I suppose. Get rid of that. Perhaps 2 fridges, maybe? A cabinet. Let's go with it.
Kiitoksia, kiitoksia.
And that'll be in my inventory. That's the first time I've come across this ammunition for the Mosin, and it's because I've had to take it out of another Mosin. Right, let's grab some fluids, let's trade the Mosin. Let's unload that. Got a load of stuff here I can sell.
Jahas, tervepä vaan.
Do I need a bandage? I don't really need a bandage, do I? But bandages are always useful. Let's do this, get rid of the Polaris. Ooh, that was expensive, good grief. Let's grab the juice up there then. Grab the meat, maybe. Give him the clock. anything else? Nothing worth talking about. So let's
Ja
do with that.
talous nousuu. Kiitti.
Don't need the bandage, but I do need repair.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan jaksais.
So that's food and then hydration. %, on the gun, that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, I think with the filter, it's a case of it does spawn in other areas, but you're more likely to find it in Vostok because it's the high loot area. So you're going to find it over there without any problems at all. Right, okay, I'm going to end the stream there because I've been at this for a long time and I'm sort of like, I need something to eat. So, thank you very much for joining me on the stream, getting on the chat for next. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to catch me on Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock GMT, where I'm back to doing Project Zomboid. I'm hoping to do some more videos but for Vostok, but that'll be sort of like uploaded content rather than live streams. I just had the opportunity today. So don't forget to hit the links in the description below, join the Discord, and any comments on the game and in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Until then, bye-bye.